Hey guys, so we're already clear on what Google's AI mode is. I've spoken about it in previous videos. Now, with that being stated, we know that Google has already stated that AI mode will most likely be the default search in the future. However, I just wanted to bring to your attention quickly Google's web guide, which is an experimental search results page or an experimental, as it says here, AI organized search results page. So just reading a little bit about it, it says it uses AI to intelligently organize the search results page, making it easier to find information in web pages. So in other words, it's sort of the middle ground between traditional SERPs that we're used to and AI mode, where you're basically speaking to a chatbot, speaking to a robot. So it says web guide groups web links in helpful ways like pages related to specific aspects of your query. And it uses a custom version of Gemini to better understand both a search query and content on the web. And here's an example of it here. Now, when you actually search, you see here it says best photography studio. When you actually search, it does the same thing as Google's AI mode, which you do see here as an optional tab. It does the same thing where it does the query fan out, where it expands your original query into a plethora of subqueries and then searches based on all of those different subqueries to find the most relevant information and documents, and then combines all of those into the answer that it gives you. So you can see here it's under the web tab. However, another interesting point is that they said that they're planning to move it to the all tab as well. So that's very interesting. So we want to keep an eye on that. And you can kind of see here the way it's organized. You see links from some reputable sources. And you also see some comments here speaking about, the best photography studio, saying that it would depend on your specific needs, etc. So it's giving you an AI answer, AI generated answer, but also providing you the links, kind of like what you're already used to. So this is kind of the middle ground. This may be what rolls out on a large scale before the AI mode becomes the default, or it may replace the AI mode as a default. We don't really know. We'll just have to wait and see what Google's going to do. But I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Either way, we're going to be optimizing for AI moving forward. People have already stopped scrolling through Google for answers. They speak to a chatbot now. They speak to ChatGPT. They speak to Perplexity. They speak to Google's AI mode. They speak to Gemini, and they ask the chatbot whatever questions they have. And they don't come to your website until after the chatbot has referred you and has mentioned you and has basically endorsed you as being a good answer to resolve whatever problems or whatever products or services that they're looking for. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out.